I'm here because I want to make my marriage work, because I love my wife. I love her dearly. In the past, I've been cheating. I cheated on her 4 or 5 times a month, over 8 years. She totaled that to be 500 times, and she might be right. After she found out, she gave me a second chance. I want to prove to her that I could be faithful to her.
If he's doing that much cheating, you must be aware of it.
I had no clue, Steve.
500 times, you're never aware? Suspicious?
He's not a physical abusive person. He's never put his hands on me.
So you've been married for 12 years?
We've been married 10 years. I've
10
been
years,
with him
but
12.
you've been with them for 12 years?
Yes.
And do you have children together?
Yes, we have 3 beautiful, adorable children.
And how old are your children?
10, 8, and 2.
How did you find out that he cheated on you so many times?
Well, Steve, over the course of 8.5 years, I found makeup in the car. I found phone numbers.
But that's kind of my point. I said, were you ever aware, suspicious?
Oh yeah, I had suspicion, but I didn't want to believe it. I was, didn't want to believe that he was doing this kind of thing because, he doesn't portray himself to be that way.
Right.
And when I found the phone numbers, the condom wrappers, and everything in the car, he came up with the greatest excuses. And, and not really wanting to believe that this is him, that this is what he's doing. I cornered him a year ago, 14 months ago. I cornered him. I threw him in a corner. And I literally said, "Are you cheating on me?" And at first, he was reluctant. And then he started to agree that, yes, okay, I've been cheating. And he was giving me this lame excuse. And I'm like, no, that doesn't add up. I want the truth. If you love me and you love your children and you respect this marriage, you need to come clean and I need to know the truth. And he said to me, okay, yes, I've been cheating. I've been cheating every Friday night, sometimes every Thursday and Friday night for the past 8.5 years. And I'm sorry, Steve, that totals up to 672 times in 8.5 years. That's what that comes up to.
So, and he admitted that?
Yes, he admitted it. He admitted it. And, right then and there, I wanted to call an attorney. I wanted to file for divorce. I was done. But when you look in the eyes of my 2-year-old and you see that smile and that glow and how he responds when Daddy comes home, I didn't want to be the person to take that away from him. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt for the sake of our kids, because when I started having kids, it was no longer about me. It's about my kids. It's what's in their best interest. Too many kids are raised without parents. I don't want to be the one to do that to them. I didn't want my daughter going into her teens and hating me because I took her father from her. So I said, okay, we're going to start over, clean slate. I took my rings and I said, you can have them. You can do whatever you want with them. Chew them, eat them, throw them out the window. They mean nothing to me because it was lies. So we started planning. Everything was going good. 14 months, the butterflies in my stomach, can't wait till he gets home, talking to him on his lunch break. Everything was just going fabulous. Like the dream relationship is there up until 1 week ago, Steve. 1 week ago, a woman that I know approaches me and said that my husband approached her and said we could have sex and you don't have to tell your husband or my wife. We're planning to get remarried May 12th. Well, Steve.
And this is a woman that obviously you feel she's telling you the truth.
I want to believe her and I want to believe him, and I'm in the middle.
And what did he say about this?
He said he did not say that. He said that did not happen.
I'm guessing if we asked him if he's cheated since the slate's been clean, what if he fails?
I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done.
Obviously, at some point, you did admit to her that you slept with 500 women, or you did the math, or whatever it came out to.
Maybe less.
Excuse me?
Maybe less. Chicks did.
Maybe less.
Yeah. Maybe 2.
2?
200.
200.
Maybe.
How often would you cheat on your wife?
How often?
Once a week, twice a week?
Maybe once.
Once a week.
Yeah.
And with a different woman every time?
Yeah. And some people I know.
Some people you know.
Wait a minute. You never said that. You didn't say it was anybody you knew.
Where did you meet these women?
On the street.
On the streets?
Yeah.
You just walk up to some woman and say, hey, my name is Michael and I'd like to sleep with you?
No.
Anybody I know?
No.
Did you pay these women?
Yeah.
So it makes a lot more sense now. These are prostitutes you're sleeping with.
Yeah, they don't mean nothing to me.
Since she gave you the clean slate, when you confessed and you told her everything and she said, you know what? I want you in my children's lives. I want you there. I'm going to give you a clean slate. Have you messed up since she gave you the clean slate?
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
So why did you even go through this charade?
Yeah.
You're worthless, son of a bitch! You worthless! You're still cheating on me? You're still cheating? You're still cheating?
I said I messed up.
You're still cheating? You're still cheating? Michael! Look at me. You're still cheating? Huh? You're still cheating on me!
That's what I'm
You son of a bitch! You bring me on TV? You bring me on TV? Why couldn't you tell me at home?
You would tell me to come.
Michael
That's
came
how
here
screwed up.
and he took a lie detector test, and we asked him, since you wiped the slate clean, since confronted, have you had sexual contact with more than 10 different women, which is 5% for you? He answered no, and he did not tell the truth.
More than 10 times?
More than 10 different women. In the last month, have you had any type of sexual contact with another woman besides your wife? He said no, and the results are he didn't tell the truth.
In the last month? Get off of me! I'm done. I'm done. When we get back to the Bronx, you pack your get the hell out of my house.
I think you had a really good woman that loved you, that gave you some great kids. But I honestly can't believe here for a second I think that you truly loved her. Especially after you confessed everything that you did. She wipes the slate clean. You really don't have anything to say. I mean, we didn't even delve into the fact that she survived 9/11, which had to be a very traumatic experience for her, devastating. I certainly don't see it in you that you feel any remorse that you've done this to your wife. I think you feel sad for yourself that you got caught, and you got caught again. You have some self-control. Try to exercise it in the future. Goodbye. What I do want to say is that you gave him a second chance, right? You gave him a second chance. You wiped the slate clean, which I think a lot of people wouldn't have done under circumstances. When you came out, I saw your bracelet, the 9/11 memorial.
I almost lost my
You almost
daughter
lost.
that day,
You almost lost your
Steve.
daughter. It's almost like, wouldn't you say you got a second chance that day, right? You got a second chance at life. And what are you going to do with that second chance? He screwed his up by continually to be unfaithful to you. And I would say, don't you screw your second chance up, because if you keep staying with this, all you're going to do is keep getting hurt. You got 3 great kids. And it sounds like you're doing a great. It sounds like you're doing a great job being a mother.
That's my life.
And truthfully, I know as much as you love him and it hurts, I don't think it's ever going to change. Don't let him make you a victim. Say, you know what? You're the victim because you don't get me anymore. Come on.